Hello everyone, welcome to High Playing Games. My name's Simon and this is Conduct Deluxe, an amazing, really brain-melting train puzzle extravaganza that's just recently come to Steam. I believe it was on mobile beforehand, but they've completely redesigned it up for Steam. Thank you for the developer for sending me across a copy to take a look at. I actually had it in my Steam shopping trolley when the key came through, and I was like, oh! So, great minds think alike. Now, I'm loving the game, I'm terrible at it. So be warned, I will show you early levels and then you can watch me fail some later ones and then I'll show you some other bits and bobs. But the idea, and you start off with one aisle and you gradually unlock more, is that you have a train going around and you need to take certain coloured passengers to certain coloured stations. So the red go to red, yellow to yellow, blue to blue. But each level has its own kind of set of permutations that you need to redirect trains around and have them avoid hazards and so on and so forth. So this looks quite nice and normal to begin with, but then as soon as you start adding on a secondary thing like this, then you're like, okay. So then you need to work out how to stop different trains so that they don't then start crashing into each other. And you start to try and work out what is the quickest, easiest and simplest and most efficient way to get your passengers about from pillar to post, which sometimes is actually much more difficult than you think. Like that yellow train is now going around the wrong way, and is probably going to now ruin things. Yeah. Oh, no, I've got it just in time, I think. Oh no, I didn't. I only got 2 stars. So you saw there was a pie going round. Red means 1 star, yellow means 2. If you've got any green left, then you've got 3. And then the amount of passengers that you collect gives you more coins. Coins lets you unlock more areas for you to have a go at, and everything gets progressively way worse. There's also little things here for you to unlock other extras that can help you in build mode, which we'll show in a little bit. So yeah, this game really starts to make things hurt your brain quite quickly. So you then start to have to deal with other traffic coming through, multiple bits and bobs. So there we go, so that's a different length of train, so I'm like, right, got to quickly start and stop that, and then you have to remember to flick the switches the right way, and that's not going to get there in time. So let's do that and that. So again, at its very core, this is quite a simple, like, make your way round challenge. But it's all in preparation for the fact that you're going to be doing this with multiple things very, very quickly. So what I do really like about this game is that the learning curve is really well pitched, in that every time you fail, you realise that you failed because of something you've done and it's something you've not quite worked out, as opposed to it being poor game mechanics, if that makes sense. So I don't mind having my trains explode everywhere, because actually I realise that it's my problem and it's me doing it wrong, as opposed to the game being ridiculously difficult or hard. It's just that you need to have eyes in the back of your head so that you can then understand what's going on, so that when you get onto levels that, like these ones, I've barely tried at the moment, so I've only got a 1 star on this one. Let's try this one again actually for 1 star, see if we can do more. So here we've got 4 different colours and different train tracks to try and get us around. So that's going to go to blue, so we'll keep that going where it needs to. Let's keep that going in the same direction. So that's red, that's fine. And there we go. So I missed the blue already. So this is already not going to be very efficient. We've got that station now going there. So that's going to go to purple. We'll send that to purple. Let's stop that, make sure that they don't hit each other. The next one coming out is yellow, so that needs to go there. Then we're going blue. That's going to red, so that needs to go there. So is that one. That's going back to yellow. And so you're having to deal with 2 things at the same time, which kind of means that you do have to really pay attention to where everyone's going. Like, I flicked the wrong switch there. And then I forgot to make it go. So that's what happens when it all goes horribly wrong. Believe me, I've seen many of those animations. And it could be that you're hitting one of the trains that's going past from another thing. You can crash trains together. You can push things the wrong way. There's a multitude of ways how you can ruin each level. Which is why I love it. But again, it's me sitting there thinking, right, yes, I've done something wrong, but it's me that's done the wrong, if that makes sense. So I don't necessarily feel stupid or that it's been my fault. These trains are running a bit too close together. Oh, I didn't need that to go into the blue. Right, so that does go to yellow. That needs to go to blue. That stays on blue. So you can see why I'm only getting 1 stars on some things. There we go. This could work. So that gets us up to a 2-star. Improvement, Smithy, improvement. And it's that improvement where you kind of you get the pattern into your head and you replay the level, and then suddenly something that becomes so difficult and logistically a nightmare, you get into the muscle memory of doing it, and then you repeat it and you get it done, and then the satisfaction of getting it right really does pay off. Now watch me do something very terrible with a level I've not yet played. Oh, hang on. Where's that? Is that going to get through? Yes, that is. Oh, this is going to do my nut in straight off the bat. Right, let's get that round. That needs to come through, that needs to come out. That can get round in time, can it? Yeah, they both can. That's fine. That can stop there. That needs to go there. That needs to come through, that needs to go out. I'm sorry you're having to listen to my brain actually doing the maths. Again, I don't feel like I'm doing this the most efficient way, but it's the way that I can make mental sense of for now. That was close. Whew. And that was going to go horribly wrong. So I'm glad that was the end of that level. Sometimes you feel like you want to chance it. Really, you shouldn't. Okay, what have we got? Close call. Oh god. Just the name of this makes me sweat. Oh god. 2 trains. At least 2 trains. So that's going to need to go... Oh, look at the size of the gap. That's not good. Right, so again, that's going to need to go there. Oh! Oh, no, no, no. No! Oh! And this is an example of where, like right now, my brain's like, ah, but actually, oh, you idiot! Brain fade. We might not see the completion of this level in this review, but I want to show you kind of how really well the game deals with bringing new mechanics and different ways of doing things on. I mean, this isn't the first time that I've had like trains arriving mid-level, but having to... Oh. Right, so that needs to stop there. I don't like this at all. No. Ah! Never mind. So let's come out of this, just because I don't want the rest of the review to be watching me fail. So if you do get stuck on stuff, you can repeat levels again, because the way how you unlock other areas, as you can see with this one here, I unlocked it just by getting a certain amount of coins in, but you can unlock that one for 600. That's not available because I need to have unlocked something near it first. But if I wanted to go here instead, I can unlock this one for 500. Nice little Steam achievement for doing so. 4-loop farm. Again, will probably watch me fail because this is the first time doing it, but you can see the complexity again. Again, I'm looking at how I can do the yellow first. Actually, that works because that goes to blue. That needs to go to red. Oh, they both need to go to red. Stop. Oh, you know that this is going to go horribly wrong. At the moment, no! Ah! Could you see what I was doing? Actually, that one doesn't look too bad. We could try that one at a later date. But I just want to show you that, like, if you get stuck on certain levels and you find it really frustrating, build up the coins on levels you've already done and start unlocking regions around. And that's a really uniquely liberating way of being able to deal with levels in your own way. So I love the way how the level design is built into it. Now, as you unlock different places and you complete stuff and you get the gold medal of stuff, in your HQ you start to unlock other types of trains. So I'm from the UK, so I like the London Tube, but if I wanted to do the North Play one, which is the people that make the game, I've got that, and I also unlocked the French one earlier on because I've got these different trophies here. So you can flip and change the different trains as you go. It doesn't necessarily affect the play, but it just the aesthetics of it, and you can kind of customize things to how you go. You've also got build mode, which I've not played around with very much. As you can see, I was just mucking around thinking, oh, what can I make track-wise? But you unlock things as you go along. So you can decorate an actual level if you want. In fact, let's make a new one from scratch. So you can build your own levels out quite happily. And then using the mouse, you can kind of orientate the track around if you want. Can you delete stuff nice and easy? It does there. If you press H, I believe it brings up all the tips of how to get rid of stuff. You've got a grid if you need to help stuff as well, so that you can tie things out. Pop in your stations. So I've only unlocked the one station so far, but you can make nice little levels to entertain yourself with. I'm not sure if they then go up onto the Steam workshop or not yet. I'm imagining that would be something that comes in the future if not, because otherwise you're just playing the levels that you create and you can't download other people's. But yeah, you can make up your own evil places to cause trouble for other people, and that could even mean that you just make stuff into a massive smash fest. So that is Conduct Deluxe. Hearty 2 thumbs up. Really enjoying this game. I'm terrible at it, but I don't care because I'm having fun. And I hope you guys have fun with it too. Highly recommended. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what I do, subscribe and say hello. And I also run a Patreon for people that would like non-disgusting gaming journalism. Bye for now.